Hello, hello, and welcome back to Trinity Trigger. Alright, at the end of the last stream I discovered the side quests, so I'm gonna do some of them today.
How's it going?
Welcome, staying the night?
Oh!
Eep.
Oh.
Whoa. Who turned out the lights?
Yeah.
My apologies. I'll turn them back on. Just a moment, please.
Sure.
Oh dear me. I run all out of light spark juice. Light spark juice.
Sure.
It phosphorescent, you see? But I don't have any left.
Yeah.
I've been so busy lately that I just haven't had any time to grab some.
Hey.
Well, why don't we pick some up for you? You've gotta have a light, right? Oh, that would be tremendous help. I'll make it well worth your
Counting
while.
on you.
The light spark grows in the forest near here. 5 of them will do nicely. Is this south? Yep. Also,
Yeah. Yeah.
There! Bullseye!
picked up DLC weapons.
Got you! Here!
But I've been enjoying the game so far, except for the... what was it called? Overvoice sync?
Got you! Here!
Graphics look kind of simple. But I think it's because the common denominator for all these versions was
Got you!
Switch.
Here! Bullseye!
Yeah. Yeah.
Got you! Bullseye!
Yeah. Yeah.
Here! Bullseye!
Yeah.
Here! Got you!
Yeah.
There! Got you!
Yeah.
There! Got you!
Yeah.
Bullseye! Here! Bullseye!
Yeah. Yeah.
There!
I think
Bullseye!
we need one more? Well, made it through the whole forest.
Yeah.
There! Got you!
Yeah.
There! Bullseye! There! Got you!
Bullseye indeed.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to strike these to see the item? No. Oh, there's one.
Yeah.
There! Bullseye!
One more, okay.
Yeah.
Here! There!
Yeah.
Got you! There!
There we go.
Hey!
You found what you asked for?
Sure.
Ah, this will do nicely. Please take this for your trouble.
Hey.
Seems like a lot of stuff glows around here. Besides the light spark, I mean.
Sure.
Right. Apparently it's the Arma's doing. Don't ask me why, though.
Yeah.
The Arma of Astrum is the moonbow. It's the moonbow. It belonged to Muse, god of the
Yep.
arts. Muse ranked number 2 among the gods of chaos. They ruled the heart's passion, even
How about
madness.
that?
The eerie beauty, the eerily beautiful light of those critters proved that they received Muse's blessing. You're certainly well informed, sir. Not one of Muse's disciples, I hope. Me? Nah, don't worry. I may not look it, but a war oracle of Solus.
Sure.
Solius. Truly. I'm relieved to hear that.
Xantis.
Hey Xantis. I'm guessing he's not a fan of Muse. Why?
How about that?
Well, thieves and pickpockets worship Muse. Folks who claim that stealing itself is a form of art.
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha. Not exactly ideal customers, huh?
Hey! Watch it, Santis!
Hey, can you blame him for being suspicious? Your ugly mug belongs on a wanted poster. Come on. Why it's gotta be ugly? You're breaking my heart here. Thanks. I forgot to check if the Final Fantasy Tactics Vagrant Story guy was doing the art. Looks similar. Then the courageous hero, surrounded by
Hey!
surrounded by what? I wanna hear what happens next. Come on, Grandpa. Listen, your grandpa can't see the words very well. Don't rush him.
No way!
But we just got to the good part. Do you need a break, sir? I can read for you if you like.
Not a chance.
That's quite alright, my dear. Nothing makes me happier than reading to him.
Who can say?
But at my age, my eyes are quick to wear out. And living in Ostrom makes things even worse.
Yep.
I'll bet. All this razzle-dazzle seems like a real pain in the peepers.
Indeed.
A merchant came by a moment ago, but I missed my chance to buy special eye drops.
All right.
Just a moment ago. Then they can be far. We could buy those eye drops for you.
What do you think?
Oh, would you? I hate to ask, but it'd be much appreciated. Sandheim, I don't think a while ago. I don't think it was a while ago. Because I don't think. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, I barely been to Sandheim. Only entered the zone and left. Pretty well. How you doing, Hack? My voice is a little bit deeper than usual. Because I had a 1 hour nap. Whoops.
May I have a moment of your time?
Oh, Cyan. Have you seen my little Fred anywhere?
Nah.
Sorry, afraid not. Is he missing?
Mm,
I glanced away for a second and he disappeared.
What?
That's no good. Any idea where he might have gone?
well,
I didn't have any luck when searching the town. The only other place I can think of is the forest,
What?
which is swarming with monsters. Don't like the thought of that. Then let's not stand here talking about it. We have to find him now. Okay, how do I make that my main quest?
What should I look up?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Damn, the monsters found him. Let's take them all out.
This is it.
There! Bullseye! Got you! Here! Got you! Bullseye! Got you!
Looks like I'm getting better.
There!
Yeah.
That was scary.
Yep.
It's okay, kiddo. The baddies are all gone. You were very brave. Can you take me home? I don't know the way. Don't worry. We'll see you safely home. Just stick with us, okay? Okay.
All right.
Come on. Let's not keep your mom waiting. Brett. Oh, gods be praised. Whoa, mommy.
thank you.
Thank you so much. How can I possibly repay you?
Nah.
No need. We're just glad he's safe and sound.
Yep.
No more running around in the forest alone. Got that?
Thanks!
I won't. Promise. Thanks, mister.
Yep.
Legend has it the armor near the wood roost is the holy sword of Freya, god of harvests. The Taurus it was called. It watered the trees and forested life in wood roost.
Nah.
But monsters came to feed on that abundant, and death followed where life flourished.
Huh?
Okay, why the impromptu lecture?
Yep.
Just a tidbit from my mythology class. That's how this region's armor came to be. Death follows where life flourishes. Oh. But those monsters we killed will nourish Earth, right? Bingo. Life and death. They're two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Meaning they're a god who grants life and deals death in equal measure. Yeah, I was tired today. At early work. So took a 1 hour nap.
Hey.
What's all the commotion here? Did something happen?
Nope.
Ah, Cyan. We're in a bit of a pickle right now. The Gladius has a lich infestation. No way we can go scavenging now. A lich infestation? Talk about a pain in the neck. Especially a whole group of them. Yeah, so we got to prioritize taking them out. We think 5 per person should do the trick.
Nope.
Why don't you lend us a hand, Cyan? Bring me dark residue as proof of your kills. We should do.
Counting on you.
I'll give you a nice reward in exchange.
Alright.
No sweat. Count me in.
No way.
Wait, you're actually helping them? Hey, I'm still a scavenger at heart. If my friends need help, then I can't say no. Alright. Yeah, I was contemplating not streaming today and get some sleep as I got stuff in the morning again.
What should I look up?
Glitches get stitches. But I did finish Sea of Stars. Even did the quote-unquote good ending.
Yeah.
Spent 6.5 hours looking for treasures on one of those streams.
Here.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Ah.
Where
Alright.
am I supposed to go for this quest? Oh, I didn't. Okay. I didn't have it selected as the main quest. Head to the Gladius. Where's Gladius?
Yeah.
Here. Got you.
Ah.
Yeah, I meant to look up what the New Game Plus is.
Here. Got you.
Yeah.
Here.
Because I maybe was thinking about playing New Game Plus. But I didn't look it up. I play games, I finished streaming, and games, what is that?
There.
Yeah.
Bullseye.
Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Ta. Ta. Yeah.
Here. Bullseye.
Yeah. Ta.
Here.
Yeah.
Bullseye.
Ah.
There. Here.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bullseye. There.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah.
Anyway, this is the first dungeon, that's why I'm one-shotting everything.
Yeah.
Bullseye. There.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got you. Bullseye. Here. Bullseye. Here. Got you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bullseye. Here. There. Victory is ours. Here. Got you. Here. Bullseye. There. Here. Got you.
Yeah. Another one. Feeling stronger now.
I don't know what the achievement trophy was.
Yeah.
Persona? Which Persona? I've only played 5.
There. Bullseye.
I was in... Well,
Here.
that's not true. I skipped on buying the
Got you.
Persona 1
Bullseye.
and 2 back when it was new. Because I didn't dig the real world setting.
There! Here!
And now good luck buying that game. Or did I? No, that wasn't here. It was... I don't know where I picked it up. Ah.
All right.
In. Okay.
What's up?
Here's the dark residue, just like you asked.
This is for you.
Perfect, thanks for your help. Here's the reward I promised. You. I'm glad that's all over with.
Hey.
Why so grim? Not a big fan of the
What
undead.
else can we do?
I had a bad encounter as a kid. I've struggled to face them ever
No
since.
way.
Oh, sorry, didn't realize.
Goodness.
Regardless of how you feel, at least facing them is a reality of this
I
journey.
know.
Yes, I know that. I'll get over it, somehow. But the way they move freaks me out, like a mockery of life. Ugh. Yeah, this game reminds me... I mean, obviously of like Trials of Mana. But also like of Ni no Kuni 2.
Hey,
Cyan, do you have a moment?
Yeah.
Something wrong? It's my husband, you see. Left for work without his lunch.
unbelievable.
And after I put so much effort into making it too. Talk about
All
careless.
right.
Give it here. I'll take it to him.
If you please.
Oh, would you? I hate to ask, but I'd really appreciate it.
Hey.
So, what's the destination for Cyan and company deliveries?
Yeah.
I bet he's in the forest nearby. He's always chopping trees there. A lunch pack with love. Let's make sure he gets it right away.
All right.
Is there a way to make a shortcut to this?
Let's do this.
My
Got
turn
it.
now.
Fearn.
I'm home, Fern.
Huh?
Sigh? Surprise.
Um.
I thought I dropped by while I was in town. Sorry to ambush you.
Hey, Sai.
No, I'm just glad you're back. You look like you've been doing well.
Yeah.
I'm getting by. Bow wow.
That's great.
Plum seems to be in good spirits as well. Wow. Did you learn anything about your real father?
Nah.
Oh, sorta? It's a little complicated. Well, go on. Maybe a lot complicated. Sorry, Fern. I wish I knew how to explain.
Nope.
Don't need to apologize. Just tell me all the details when you feel
Yeah.
ready. Will do. So, have you been helping out, at least like a proper gentleman? Oh, absolutely. He's been a lifesaver.
That's great.
Really? That's great.
Yep.
Yeah, your brother is a real 10 out of 10. Whoops. Haven't introduced myself
Hey.
yet. The name Xanthus. Nice to meet you. I'm Fern. Thanks for taking care of Sai for me. Oh, that's right. I was just about to whip something up. Why don't you stay and eat? It might take me a while though.
Yeah.
Hey, sounds good to me. I could eat a house right now.
Oh,
Xanthus, could you try to be polite? It's fine. We may as well, and your enthusiasm will make Fern happy.
thanks.
Ah, well, when you put it that way, how can I say no?
Yay.
Then I've got some shopping to do. Put out some tea for our guests,
Yeah.
Sai. You got it. I'm dying to know what she'll whip up for us. If she needs to go shopping right away, then it must be a big deal, right? Now I'm getting nervous. I'll go check on her. You guys hang out here.
Yeah.
And miss the fun? I'll tag along.
Hey.
Wait a minute, Xanthus. Ah, I swear. So what's this? Always wonder why the flavors seemed off.
Right.
Try adding bay leaf next time. Or maybe some olive oil? But since every family has their own spin on it, so I'm not sure mine will help.
Thanks.
No, that's exactly what I needed to hear. Thanks so much.
What's up?
Excuse me, ma'am. What were you and Fern talking about? Oh, we had a little cooking chat. She asked me the secret to making stewed rabbit.
Yeah.
Stewed rabbit, my favorite. We're eating good today. Just like Mom used to make. Of course she cooked that.
Hey.
Looks like Fern's off to the store. I wonder if she's after a secret ingredient. Why are we stalking her shopping? Oh, in that case, I'll just buy the meat, please.
Appreciate the business.
Here you go. Come again.
What's up?
Hey, pardon me, but what did Fern ask you about?
Sure.
Ah, she was curious about what else your mom used to buy with meat.
Yeah.
The answer is mugwort leaves, but unfortunately, we're all out. So that was it. I never knew. Found your secret ingredient.
Yeah.
Mugwort smells sweet, but tastes savory. Kind of bitter almost. No wonder I've never managed to cook it as well as she did. What a shame that there's none left. Poor Fern's trying so hard too. Bet we could find some mugwort if we search a nice sunny field somewhere.
What should I look up?
Adventure log.
Yeah.
This looks like a sunny field.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if it ain't Cyan, what you doing out here?
Yeah.
Just making a delivery. Your wife asked me to bring you your lunch.
Right.
Well, I'll be. Thank you, son. But I just have to go hungry today. Be extra careful not to forget it next time, okay?
Thanks.
Don't gotta tell me twice. Thanks again for bringing it.
Hmm.
Why'd you go so deep into the forest anyway? Your wife's gotta be worried sick.
Nah.
Just a little errand. Wanted to pick up some flowers.
Right.
Yep, these ones right here. The missus loves these. Rah.
Hey.
Monsters. Tom, look out.
Yeah.
Here, bullseye. There, bullseye. Here. There, here. Got it stronger. Bullseye. Here. There. Here. There.
This is it.
Yeah.
Here.
Nice.
There.
I'm getting strong. Sorry.
You, I owe you big time, Cyan. Never I'd see monsters in the woods.
What's this?
You tend to run into more the deeper you go. So why those flowers? There's the thing.
What's up?
We brought Tom his lunch. He said he'd head home soon.
Thanks.
Thanks, Cyan. Honestly, that man of mine.
Hey.
Hey, hon. I'm home.
Sorry.
Can't believe I forgot the lunch, yeah, mate. I'm so ashamed of myself.
Unbelievable.
And you should be. Honestly, I wish you'd get it together. Hey, I get it, man, but why don't you let him off the hook this time?
Nah.
More importantly, do you remember what today is? It can be the sale that was yesterday. Good grief, hon. It's your birthday.
Have this.
Here you go. Your favorite, right?
Huh?
Oh, Tom, you remembered. What an adorable couple. Makes my heart sigh.
Oh boy.
Come on, gang. Let's give him some privacy.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We should get moving. And I have to go back. The other item was right in that field, but the game took me back here.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Play something good. Should get that Wizardry remake that just came out.
Got you. There. Here. Got you.
It's in early access though, but
Yeah.
I think it's playable.
Yeah.
I'm home. That took way longer than I thought it would.
What's up?
Welcome back, Fern. I was a perfect host while you were gone. Ooh, this mugwort tea is something else. Goes great with a nice tasty scone. Wait, did you say mugwort? Sigh. You have to give me some.
Yeah.
Sure thing. Okay. Everyone, thanks for waiting. Stewed, the rabbit. It looks heavenly and smells even better.
Thanks.
Thanks the gods. Any longer and I would have starved to death. Go on. Have some while it's still hot.
Whoa.
Don't mind if I do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's good stuff. The meat just melts in your mouth. This is really something else. Makes me feel like I'm a kid again. It tastes just like Mom's. You really outdid yourself, Fern.
That's great.
You and Dad could never get enough of this, remember? That's right. We always ask for seconds. You see, Sai, I can actually cook now. So you don't need to worry about me, okay? Keep traveling until you figure everything out.
Weird.
Fern, thanks. For that and the food. You're very welcome. Stop by anytime you want a home-cooked meal. Are you gonna dress up too? Okay, I think I've done all the side quests that don't take me to Sandheim. Could have purchased some items. That's not what I wanted. Well,
How should we be fighting?
That was close.
Here, got you. Here, victory is ours. Got you, bullseye. There. Got you. Here, bullseye. Here, got you. There.
Another win.
Got you,
All right.
bullseye. Here. Bullseye.
and this transition into the next zone is mind-blowing. So it's snowy here. There was a snowstorm that I had to clear, and you go to the next zone and it's a desert. Teleporters. Use special teleportation devices in the desert to travel to pair devices. To pair device. Only one way.
Here, bullseye. There. Bullseye. Here. Bullseye. Here, bullseye. Here, bullseye. There.
I know, right?
Got you. There, bullseye. Here. Now's our chance.
That's a mimic.
Got you. Here. Got you. Here. Got you. Here.
This isn't good.
Let's be prepared for anything.
That was close.
Got you.
Right. Pretty good find.
There. Here.
I do like that the game tells me how many treasures are in the zone.
Yeah.
Ooh boy. No way I'm gonna set foot in that sandstorm. I suggest waiting it out and Sandheim's in. Yeah, next time I'm replaying Sea of Stars, I'm gonna use the treasure guide. Would save me 6.5 hours.
Sup?
Phew, your pal Gabriel is burning up out here. I hear the desert holds a bunch of old ruins, hidden labyrinths, ancient treasures beneath the sand. Just the idea is exciting, right? Oh, and here's a taste of that treasure. I found it in the sand earlier. Take it as a memento of this lucky encounter. Where is this town? Yeah, I played it blind, but then I went back and used the guide.
Got you.
Oh, wait, but it said only one way.
Here. Got you. Here.
Nothing happened.
Got you. Bullseye. Got you. Here. There. Here.
There was one conch.
There. Got you. Bullseye.
Yeah, well, never mind. There was one I couldn't find, but I don't remember which one it was right now.
That's what you get.
Yay. Got you. Here.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's do this.
Here I go.
Let's go. Yeah. Pretty good find. Yeah.
That final boss for the good ending took
Pretty
so
good
long.
find.
It was like an hour-long fight.
Bullseye. Got you. Bullseye. Here.
What level were you at the end, do you know?
Got you. Bullseye. Got you. There. Here.
Another way.
There. Bullseye. Got you. Here.
None of those portals work.
Here. Got you. There. Bullseye.
Ooh, scorpion.
Got you. There. Got
Another
you.
way.
That's what you get. Yeah, that'll come in handy.
I'm surprised the NPCs are running into these things.
This will come in handy.
Here. Bullseye. Here. Got you. There. Got you. Yay.
Time to get to work. Yeah, that'll come
Got
in
it.
handy.
There. Bullseye.
Good. Like,
Oh
I
man.
got this.
Oh, what? Oh, that makes much more
Do not
sense.
let your guard down.
I don't think I have a resurrection item. Never mind, I do.
round 2. Let's go. Thanks.
Let's do
That
this.
explains the portal. It goes up,
Got
not
you.
down.
Bullseye. There. Here. There.
Yeah.
Got you. There. Got you. Bullseye. Got you. Here. Bullseye. Here. Bullseye.
Ooh, oh. Nice.
Got you. Here. Got you. There. Got you. Here.
That's what you get.
Got you. There. Here. Got you. Bullseye. Did it. Here. There.
What is
Pretty
this
good
game I'm
find.
thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of Kingsfield.
Got you. Here.
Well, even the Trials of Mana and Secret of Mana
Got you. Here.
For the count.
Bullseye.
we do less damage.
Here. There. Bullseye.
Another win.
Got you. Here.
Kingsfield's kind of the same age though.
Got you.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
What to do?
Now, which seat should I try next?
Sorry.
Sorry, but the teleporter's on the fritz. It's gonna be out of commission for a while.
Here. Got you. Bullseye.
Yeah.
Where could the last treasure be? I feel like I went all around this place. There could be a secret path. Well, I did found like 2 chests, but they were... Oh, here we go. Maybe
I've got
Hell
this.
yeah!
they were mimics.
Yeah.
I've got
Let's
this.
go. Ha! Yeah.
There. Here. There.
This will come in handy.
Alright.
Nice.
Let's go.
Cyan,
Still got unfinished business. Let's wrap up all the loose ends before we go. But I don't think this guy lets me through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got you.
ouch!
Oh. I think this is where the dungeon's gonna be. Let me save.
Cyan,
Yep. When I get to town, I'm gonna go get something to drink. I forgot.
let's do this.
I got this.
I did grab a tea, but I want some water.
Here I go.
No,
I got
no.
this.
There. Here. Got you.
Let's go. Ha!
What?
Ha!
What?
Yeah. Ha! Ha!
There. Bullseye. Here.
Yeah.
There. Bullseye. There. Got you.
I'm really hurting.
Bullseye. There. Victory is ours. Here. Bullseye. Here.
Yeah. Ha!
Cyan,
Where am I? Never had a problem finding the town.
Ha!
Is this where I'm supposed to go next?
All right.
Wait, what is that? Huh, interesting. Anyway, let me fast travel, get some potions. And I'll go get the drink too.
Welcome. This sound good? Appreciate the business. Gonna buy that? Appreciate the business. Hey there. Thanks.
Oh, in.
Spending the night? Have a good stay. Come again soon.
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Today my younger niece was asking me, how do you spell something? It took me 5 minutes to figure out what she was saying. Hey Johnny, how you doing? What is that? That's... What do they want me to do there? Well, I can't tell you because she was asking how to spell their home address,
Got you.
but she has like this accent slash speech impediment that it took me forever to figure it out.
Hiya.
Welcome looking for special eye drops and payment received. Pleasure doing business with you.
There! Bullseye! Got you! Bullseye!
Where is this going then?
Got you! Here! Bullseye!
She kind of has like almost an English accent for some reason.
Here! There!
I don't know
Bullseye!
where she picked it up.
There! Bullseye!
What are you playing? 14? Was it here? Yes.
Thanks.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
This is for you. Take it.
I can't offer you much in return, but hopefully this will suffice.
Oh.
Ooh, that stinks. But my eyes feel much better.
Hey!
So you can finish the story, Grandpa?
Excellent.
Absolutely. The letters look nice and clear now.
Oh.
Let's see what happens to our courageous hero.
Yay!
You guys made Grandpa's eyes all better. Sure did, kiddo. Just go easy on him next time, okay?
Yeah.
You got it, Pops.
Pops.
What did you just call me?
What else can we do?
Can you blame him, Xanthus? You are the oldest of us.
Yeah.
You got me there.
Yep.
And I mean, from the perspective of a kid, every older guy is a grandpa, right? Except me, I guess. I feel like this was a maybe supposed to be 3DS game, and they moved it to Switch.
All right. What should I look up?
Wait, what? Oh. So Sandheim should be like north of here. Can I go through this labyrinth? Maybe I have to go through the labyrinth to get there.
Here, there, bullseye. Here, got you. Here, there. Here,
Yeah, she just started preschool, so
got you. Bullseye.
Nice. I'm
she's
getting
getting
Come in
into
handy.
learning. And she already knew some letters, but she would write them backwards for some reason.
There, here, bullseye.
for the count.
Got you. Bullseye. There.
And mimics, go back to Dragon Quest.
Bullseye. Here, got you. There.
What you get?
Pretty good find. This'll come in handy. This'll come in handy.
Okay, this one doesn't take you anywhere.
Bullseye. There. Here. There. Got you. Here.
Reminds me of the Goldman from Dragon Quest.
Got you. Bullseye.
Just round it
Got you. There.
instead of blocky guy.
Got too much already.
Wow,
Alrighty, let's get going.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
I should actually
Good find.
remove her. I gave her
Bullseye.
heal after kill.
Yeah.
I feel like I should put it on my main character
Got you. Here.
because I take most of the damage. Well, she's in the back anyway.
Pretty good find.
There. Bullseye.
Down for the count.
There. Got you. Here.
Another win. This'll come in handy.
Bullseye. Here.
That's
Got you. Here. There. Here.
That's what you get.
I want to say this is better than the
Find.
Secret of Mana remake. Not as good as the Trials of Mana remake though. But just as overvoiced.
Welcome to Sandheim, kiddos. Pretty wild, right?
I heard stories from other scavengers, but a town this big, in an Arma?
They say this place was one huge lake before the Arma made it dry as a bone. This one's split into 5 different towers, all roughly the size of your average Arma. Scavengers seeking work arrived in droves, followed by merchants eager to make a profit.
And eventually, all those people made the thriving town we see today.
They haven't even found all the Arma's entrances yet. Just imagine the hustle and bustle once that happens.
You, really know your stuff, huh?
What can I say? Traveling's part of my job. Now, I've got urgent business at the bar, so
Urgent business, he says. With what? A mug? You sure got your priorities straight.
hey, sip it.
The bar. Really. We just got here.
Come on, this place is a merchant's paradise. You want me to pass up their top shelf booze? One measly little drink is hardly a sin, or two for that matter, or...
Enough of this embarrassing behavior, please. The Pollux awaits, and our next ritual.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that sounds good. We'll tag along.
To the Arma.
Sure. I know we're a perfect pair and all, but Rye and I haven't been together too long. All right, let's go. Little exercise will make that drink taste all the sweeter.
All right. Go to Pollux.
Doing good?
Hey, I'm what you call a teleportation specialist. This one sends you to Aldo Desert. One trip only costs 100 Liba. Wanna give it a whirl?
What?
What? Are you just messing with me? Then get out of here. I'll use it later. I just got here, dude. It's too hot, so I'm resting in the shade. What shade? What shade is he resting in?
Hey!
Weather's super duper important. We gotta take care of it. The heat wears you down, even if you're used to it. Maybe I'll make something cold for dinner. Hey, drunken. Did the game finally beat you down? Thank you for the raid, by the way.
Hiya.
Did I ever pick up that chest after I healed? Oh, that's what I remember
Come again soon.
about Sea of Stars. I was doing chest hunting to get all the chests. And one chest... There were two chests next to each other. And I looted one of those chests and left. So when I got there to clear all the chests, I'm like, what in the world?
How should we be fighting?
That was close.
How did I miss the other chest? Aye, nice.
Hey there.
Hey, that's good. Sometimes I like just one or two stream games. That's why I replay like, Dark Souls a lot. Or Alien Isolation, Resident Evil 2. It just short games. If you don't actually equip your mana tight, it's as good as useless. You're useless, shut up. What are you guys doing here?
Welcome!
Skill booster. Oh. Oh, I see.
We good to go? It's ready! Welcome! See you around!
Is it any better than what I have
should I
though?
look up?
Even though I've added materials? Actually, I think the one I had was already better. Oh man. Wait, it's not even midnight at your place. Are you working early? But thank you for the rate. It was nice catching you stream. Usually I'm already streaming or something. But have a nice weekend and
Pretty good find.
keep on good gaming, not just gaming. Ah, okay. I want to marry my girlfriend in style, but she worships the sun god and the war god. Her mother's an oracle of order, so there's no way she'd give us her blessing. What to do? You too, thanks.
Oh,
Stay out of trouble. Tenheim's north side is just ahead.
What can I do for you?
Welcome to the home of nothing special. But you're welcome all the same. There's no side quest showing up. I wonder if it's I wonder if side quests open up after something happens. Food treasure. Jade. Any good jobs for me? Are you telling me these are like side quests? Welcome to Sandheim, the Arma city. Where's Arma? They've been mentioning Arma, but Arma never showed up. I came here on business, but I'd better make it quick. Don't want to get caught in the sandstorm.
Hey,
Some shady guys keep coming and going from desert tombs south of here.
right.
It's so dusty around these parts. Maybe that's why my kitchen knives are always going dull. What? This game gives a lot of money from like looting.
Hello, dearie.
Why not take a breather and in the shade? Tuba wood.
marvelous.
Cacti are such wonderful plants. Okay.
Pretty good
Just
find.
don't ask me to flower your plants or they might end up dead. Rumor has it the desert contains a labyrinth.
Oh dear.
I hate it when sand gets in my shoes. Just your shoes? I don't think they would wear shoes. Just sandals, right? Alright, I think I've talked to everyone here. Got all the chests in this area.
Hey there.
Sandheim's south side is just ahead. You mean north side? Monsters around here are tough as nails. My sword doesn't even leave a dent. Gotta save up for a better sword.
Hello.
Feels cooler by the water.
Right.
Ew, another scorcher. Stamina pill. Only $300 a month.
Hey.
Bartender, bring me your finest wine.
Sure.
I plan to stock up on some rare items. Why not come check again in a while?
Hey.
Hey, could I get seconds? What?
Yeah.
Senheim has 5 armor, so it attracts tons of scavengers. Every day's a bust. What's a guy gotta do to get a sucker to show up? Just talking to myself.
Hey there.
You feeling hungry too?
Yeah.
The Aldo Desert is full of ruins. Too bad we can't tell what they used to be.
What?
Ruins, huh? Wonder if they're buried under desert sands.
Right.
Don't let the Scorpion Zodiacs and the Pollock spray you with their skunk. If they do, you smell salts right away, or you'll be in serious trouble. Okay, what was his name? The guy from Final Fantasy VIII? Wahaha, what fun. The food here always tastes great. What should I do?
What's up?
You wouldn't happen to be Eric, would you?
Need something?
Yeah, that's me. Can I help you?
Yeah.
Your mom asked us to deliver a letter.
Uh-huh.
And hey, don't you think it's time you went home?
Hey!
No way, I can't go back to Hoplart before I strike it rich.
Yeah.
Why does that matter? Your mom just wants you back safe and sound.
Alright.
Here's her letter. Give it a read and see how you feel. Aw, Ma.
No way.
The ink's all smudged. She was crying as she wrote this. You know what? I've made enough money. It's time for me to go home.
Thanks.
Thanks for delivering this letter. A mother's love is something else, huh? Hey, are those thieves? And they're after Eric. Dank. Where exactly though? It could be anywhere.
Bullseye! There! Bullseye! There! Bullseye! Got you!
Another win.
Bullseye! There! Got you! Here!
Alright.
There!
Pretty good find.
Bullseye! Here! Bullseye! There! Got you! There! Bullseye! Got you! There! Here! Got you!
Is he immune to
Here!
both?
Got you!
That's what you get.
Here! Got you! There! Got you! There! Bullseye! Here! Bullseye! Got you! Here! There! Got you!
All right.
Hey Hyro, how you doing? How was the Bloodborne ripoff? Did you finish it yet?
Here, not you.
I heard a lot of mess stuff, but mostly because you get all the good stuff later.
There, bullseye.
One guy I
Not you.
follow on YouTube posted a video. Be prepared to do a lot of this, and it's hit, run away, hit, run away.
Here, there. Not you. Here.
Especially if you have a slow weapon.
What?
What do you want? Just hand over your valuables and we won't have a problem.
Hey,
Firefly bandits, huh? Sheesh. You've got a rotten luck, kid. You're telling me?
The hell?
Who the hell do you think you are? We'll pulverize you and this kid. You really don't have anything cooler to say? Quiet. Now you're really in for it. Oh,
I've got this.
I got this.
Amped up and ready to go.
wow.
Back in the fight.
I appreciate it. There, bullseye.
Leave this to me.
Here, got you. There. Here.
I did play the demo, it was alright.
Yeah.
You're safe now. Thanks. I don't know how to repay you.
Nah.
Hey. You don't have
This is for
to.
you.
I do, and that's final. Here, take all my money. I mean, take this token of my sincere gratitude. And with that, I'm off. See ya. Hey kid. Damn, he's fast. Is it really okay for us to have this? He insisted. Let's just be grateful. Gold Rush Jewel 2. Where am I? I think just returning will be fastest. There's one more chest here. Maybe I should look for it.
Bullseye. Got you. There.
This will come in handy.
Oh, I didn't see that chest over there.
Here. Got you. Bullseye. Got you. There. Here.
I mean, it's not bad. It's kind of a modern
Let's be
take
prepared for anything.
on the Secrets of Mana / Trials of Mana. I feel like it was made for 3DS though, with the graphics. But it was like at the end of 3DS life, so they moved it to Switch platform.
Time to get
Here I
to work.
go.
It feels like playing a
I've got this.